So here's 20 Marvel Legends that I'd like to add to this shelf here behind me by the end of 2026. Now, every figure on this list has either already been released or has been announced already. Nothing on the leak list, nothing from speculation. These are all figures that can be pre-ordered or purchased and that are still in stock in locations, at least in Canada. So here's the list. Coming in number 20, it's Maximum Spider-Man. Really, any Spider-Man will do. So if any blue and red Spider-Man will do. I just want to upgrade the one that's on my shelf. I have two upgrades kind of on this list. One's a replacement, not a straight out upgrade. But yeah, so that's where he falls at 20 because I don't really need him. I want a better Spider-Man. I got the retro carded one. It's not the greatest. I want a better Spider-Man. So if there's a blue and red one in Secret Wars, I'll get that instead of Maximum because it's cheaper. His price tag's also why I haven't acquired him yet because there's other figures I wanted, and sometimes you gotta collect on a budget. Alright, coming in number 19 is Gamer Burst Psylocke. I was kind of excited for this figure, but I didn't want to pay but $85 in Canada for her and a Thanos. I have no interest in that Thanos. So, and then it was super popular. It never really went on sale. It's still available some places, but unless it gets a reissue and then a massive sale because nobody's buying it at that point, I think I'm either going to have to bite the bullet or wait for a single card release. And that's why she falls in 19. Because the price tag makes it a little less likely that I'm going to get her, but we'll see. Alright, and now coming in at number 18 is Strife. There's a single release that I might be able to pick up off of somebody for a decent price. Or I might be able to buy them loose. But that 5-pack goes on sale quite a bit. I've eyed it a few times, but he's the only figure I really, really want out of it. I wouldn't mind the random. If they make more of the Nasty Boys for an animated shelf, the Vertigo would be nice. But I think if they start releasing them or some more Marauders, she might just get a re-release on a retro card. Because, she could even probably use an update. Like, I don't know, I think she has pens. So yeah, number 17 is Black Widow. The mini comic wave Black Widow. I really like that design. I kind of flirting with the idea of building an Avengers team. If not, then I'll just probably get a bunch of just characters I like, and that will end up being a shelf eventually. And Black Widow is definitely one of them. I would definitely love a Black Widow. I'd like Captain America. I kind of regret not buying that She-Hulk, but there'll be another one. But yeah, so yeah, that would be number 17. Alright, number 16, also in that same mini comic book wave, Feral. I'm not huge into X-Force, but I bought a Cannonball because I like Cannonball. I bought Cable because I like Cable. I can see that Feral going on clearance, so I kind of want her. Plus, I don't want to say I like the mini comics because I would much rather other accessories, but I do think they're kind of neat, and I kind of want to get like a 3D printed bookshelf or something and put them in it. That's 1/12 scale for a diorama or something. So like, I kind of want to get a few of them. So, and if I'm only going to get a few of them, I would like to get ones from comic covers I like, and that's the double-sided is cool. But like, I don't want it enough to. If I wanted it enough, I would already have it, right? So, it's not making me buy this figure. Anyways, onwards to the next one. All right, so number 15 is Uncanny Spider-Man. I love X-Men. I like Spider-Man. Not quite love Spider-Man, but I do really like Spider-Man. I grew up with the animated series, so like, why wouldn't I want a Nightcrawler Spider-Man? Plus, it's the first Marvel Legend to come with a vamp effect, which I kind of think I might kind of spruce up a bit with some smoke effects that I got with a really cheap MCU Ironheart. So yeah, so I'm thinking, yeah, I kind of want to play around with that. But yeah, so yeah, Uncanny Spider-Man, he's there on that list. All right, so number 14 is Strong Guy. I bought Wolfsbane really cheap. I didn't really care much for X Factor, but since then I never read it in the 90s, so I only really knew them for their appearance in the animated series, and then I'm more familiar with the later X Factor. No, sorry, that's X Force. But yeah, no. So yeah, X Factor. I had no. I just knew them for appearance. But I read that list and I really enjoyed it. I really liked a lot of the characters. I really liked their interaction, and especially Guido. So yeah, I thought about just pre-ordering him, getting him when he came out, but tight money this time of year, so it's kind of him or Juggernaut. And I figure he's probably going to go on a deeper clearance because there's people that already have him. So I think I might get him for about 40 Canadian if I'm patient. Hopefully. Hopefully. Or maybe I can pick up a cheap older Build-A-Figure and I'll be happy with that. Alright, number 13 is the X-Men 97 Sunspot. Yeah, like I love X-Men, and he's a New Mutant. But I figured he's not quite. I would be happy with the powered up one. So, you know, when you gotta pick and choose sometimes how many figures you're buying. I passed on him, figured hopefully he'll go on sale, pick him up. If not, they'll eventually release a powered up one, and I'll be happy with that. So, so hopefully I can just pick him up, because I would, even if I get a powered up one, I could put him in 2 different displays. So I could have him in a New Mutants display, have him in an X-Men 97 display. You know, who knows? Like right now I have very set displays, but more figures, if I get more shelves, more displays, you know how it goes. Alright, number 12, we have the Astonishing Beast. I read the first 6 issues of Astonishing X-Men back a while ago. Didn't hate it. Never ended up picking up another volume. But I've gotten back into reading comics, and I started way back, but I've gotten to Astonishing. Just recently started reading it, and I'm really getting into it. I have the Wolverine because it was hyped, and I needed to check out that figure, and it was worth the hype. I really loved it. I already had the Emma because I bought her on deep clearance, and then I found the Cyclops cheap. Unfortunately, he didn't have his extra hands, but so yeah. So Astonishing Beast, I thought about just pre-ordering them, but again, I figured the mini comic wave, the first one, a lot. I bought that. Snap bought that Banshee, and I've seen him like 15-20% off. So I'm gonna hold off and see if I can get him on clearance. So number 11 is the Gamerverse Omega Red. Much like the Psylocke, I don't really care for the War Machine. Although I would like a War Machine, I don't care for the blue. Although I have a Psylocke, it just isn't the Jim Lee one. I don't have an Omega Red at all, and I don't think they will release another Omega Red for a while. So I think I might have to just bite the bullet and pay the $69.99 at Walmart for this. I'm hoping Boxing Day it goes on a clearance, and I'll be able to grab it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Much like our Omega Red, the next one is Silver Samurai. I might be the only person in the world that doesn't want that Wolverine. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't need it. I'm happy with the 97 one. I'm in no rush to get another Tiger Stripe one. So I don't want to pay that tax, that Wolverine tax, to get the Silver Samurai for my shelf. I probably will. People like to get me Amazon gift cards around Christmas time sometimes. So that just, it might just be him. That might be the excuse to buy that. And there we go, add Silver Samurai. I got a Viper. She'll get tossed in there too, because they like to buddy together. And I don't know where I'll put. There'll be another Wolverine I don't know where I'll do with, because I got the Logan. He's kind of chilling on a random shelf because he came with Sabretooth. But yeah, this is why I got a bunch of Wolverines. Number 9 is Spider-Man 2099. I got a Spider-Man shelf. There's a video. You can check it out. But yeah, he'll fit right in. He's right in there. That's a Spider-Man that isn't Peter Parker, so that would make me happy. I'd probably move the 6-arm one somewhere and he'll take its spot. Or maybe I'll have them both there for now. There's still room on that shelf, so I don't need to start plucking things off just because, you know, it's a Spider-Verse. Heck, in that animated episode, the 6-arm Spider-Man was there, so why not? It works for me. Number 8 will be, I don't normally buy MCU figures. I did buy that Ironheart because it was like $12.99 or something. It was done. It's the deluxe one, and it was like 90% off. It was deep clearance. And I bought at least like the accessories. And it's actually not a bad figure. Anyways, off topic. It'll be an MCU figure, which may unfortunately start. I might build out the whole team, or I might just buy this one. But it's X-23 from the Deadpool Wolverine movie. I think Daphne Keane did a great job. I like Laura Kinney as a character, and yeah, why wouldn't I want that figure? Like, it looked great. Comes with a Juggernaut helmet too, which is cool. So yeah, whether clearance or not, I think I'm just gonna buy her, and then maybe if the other ones go on clearance, I don't think the Blade's gonna go on clearance. So if I don't buy him right away, I'm not building the team. Number 7, another figure that's out that I've, because of budget reasons, I haven't pre-ordered yet. I'm not sure if it's out or if it's still up for pre-order. It might still be up for pre-order. But that's a Nimrod. I don't have a Nimrod for my collection. I would like a Nimrod for my collection. And yeah, it might end up on sale somewhere. I think it's a fan channel exclusive, but in a few places I noticed have it sold out for pre-order. Yeah, I believe it's still pre-order. But yeah, it's because it is a repaint, so people get a little huffy about that and don't tend to buy them. But it is also X-Men, and people love X-Men. So, but yeah, hopefully I can snag that by the end of next year. So number 6 is another part of a 2-pack. This one that's not out yet, and it's Colossus from the Astonishing 2-pack. Much like that Beast, we're going to finish out the Astonishing team. And more than that, I don't own a Colossus. So I don't even actually know if it's going to be placed with the Astonishing. I might just place them with the Jim Lee stuff until you get a Jim Lee Colossus. I haven't decided yet, because I would really love a Colossus with the rest of the team. And his uniform's close enough that I think it would look good. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, on to the next one. And number 5 is the Brown Suit Wolverine from the X-Men 97 2-pack. This is the only Wolverine that I want to buy. Like, I wanted the 2. I wanted the Tiger Stripe and I wanted the Brown Suit. Those are the 2 Wolverines I wanted. I got like 5. But anyways. Actually, I don't think it's 5. I think it's 3. Yeah, I only have 3. But once I buy this, there'll be another one. And then if I get the Gamerverse one, that'll be another one. This time next year, I'll probably have 7 Wolverines. Let's be honest. I mean, I don't own a Lilandra because I was like, can't do it. I'm not getting hit with another Wolverine that I don't want. But yeah, I want this one. So yeah, so number 5 is Wolverine in the X-Men 97 2-pack. And number 4 is Storm to go with them. So yeah, there's a reason to buy this 2-pack. If it wasn't a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, if it was available on Amazon and other Canadian retailers, I would probably already own it. I would have probably bought it instead of Juggernaut, to be honest. I love that Juggernaut. That's my favorite figure I purchased this year. It would probably be my favorite figure I purchased for a long time. But yeah, I would have bought that X-Men 90 Storm Wolverine and those. Oh, I love that original Storm costume, and I love Brown Suit. I mean, I love Tiger Stripe Wolverine too. Like I said, those are the 2 I wanted, and that was it. Coming in number 3 is Lizard. I honestly didn't think I was gonna have an opportunity to get a Lizard. Like, the Build-A-Figure on the secondhand market, super expensive. The retro one, even more expensive. And he just felt like a character that we wouldn't see again, at least not for a while. And then, like, I literally looked through a list of figures I want, characters I want on the shelf I want. It's like a list of like 75 characters, and like 50 of them are out. And of those 50, like 35 of them are ones I'm like, I don't think these are coming anytime soon. And Lizard was on that list. And literally 2 days later, boom! I'm just waiting for him to show up for pre-order on Amazon, and it's getting pre-ordered. Alright, on to number 2. So, you might thought it was weird that Colossus was all the way up there. Well, I love Kitty Pryde, so she's number 2. All these other figures in between there, I want them more than the Colossus. But I want Kitty Pryde more than them. So it's kind of like weird because it's a 2-pack. But it's my list. I'm going to do what I want. So yeah, number 2 is Kitty Pryde from the Astonishing 2-pack. And now number 1 is I have pre-ordered. I can cancel it, but I don't think it's going to happen. And that would be the made-to-order Apocalypse. Because what X-Men fan, especially one with like a villain shelf, doesn't want a 12-inch Apocalypse? mean, this guy does. 100%. And I'm going to get one. Alright, so those are 20 figures that I want to add to my shelf by the end of next year. I'm thinking in 6 months, we'll go check this, and maybe the year we'll see how many I can check off. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you stayed this long, greatly appreciated. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.